How's it going, guys? We are back at it again with another deck highlight video, and today we're going to be looking at Taric. Taric in all his gem-like beauty. So, I've been kind of theory crafting a few different decks. As always, my deck code will be in the description below. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Use it, abuse it. So this deck is going to be combining a Taric deck, or a Taric kind of win condition with Shen's. Because obviously, Shen and Taric both support each other. The deck is heavily focused around support. So, I feel like if you have Shen and Taric on the field with all your supporting allies, you can pull off some crazy combos. As always, whenever you're playing a deck, guys, there's always a few different win conditions. You don't need to get both cards down. But most importantly, I just want to showcase Taric in general. So, the expansion is literally just hit, guys. So, if you're watching this, you might not even play Taric, seen Taric, or anything else in between. But primarily, the entire gameplay around him is support an ally. It's just about supporting the allies in the field. And with that in mind, every card in this deck is about supporting. And if you don't know what supporting means, it means the card to the right will get an effect. So, yeah, if it's going to be like a plus 2 to health, or a 2-1, or a toughness if it's Taric, or the possibilities are legit endless, because it gets a little bit complicated, I find. So if you're playing a support deck, I don't know about you. Again, comment below and let me know if there's like an optimal way to kind of look at it. But I'm always sort of, it's hard for me personally to try and comprehend what is the most optimal way to play your support. Because obviously, you know, if I play my 2-2, it's going to buff my 0-1, and then my 3-3 is going to get buffed, but then potentially my 2-2 is not going to get buffed, my 3-3 is not going to get the eventual support that it potentially needs. So, you know, is it better to play my 0-1, and then my 2-2, and then into my 3-3, but then my 3-3 is not supporting anything. Yeah, so supporting is... it's always something which has been around pretty much in Legends of Runeterra, but I really like the new spin on it, where you can have an entire deck like this. It's just it's really different, and I feel that it can be exceptionally strong once you have an entire field. So that's what we want to do this game. We want to get an entire field of supported allies, and then just start smashing them, boys. Start smashing them.
These old eyes still see far and clear.
Okay. I was gonna say he's gonna go for like a Trundle deck. Like a Trundle Aurelion Sol deck. So, I'm thinking that Trundle and Aurelion Sol decks are going to kind of become the new deep decks. Not deep in the same place a lot of deep, but they want to try and get the game to go on as long as possible. Just kind of like a Karma deck as well, I guess. Because all their cards, once it hits like the 8th, 9th, 10th turn, that's whenever these guys start popping off. So, yeah, so obviously I want to be the aggressor. I want to try and get them as low as possible. Oh, this is actually a pretty spicy card. The way this works is once it supports its supported ally, if it's been supported. Oh, so Solari Priestess, alright. So yeah, my 2-5 supports it supports the person supporting it, but then actually supports the people that it's supporting as well. And then after it's been supported, it actually supports every single supporting card after that. You know, like, grant my supported ally +2/+2. So, for example, Taric is going to support her, and then she's going to support the other two, because they're also supporting cards as well. It sounds really complicated, and if you look at it, it's actually not that hard, but I'm making it sound harder than it is. We'll just play this out. This is actually pretty good.
Alert the village!
Ah, dude, this guy is just not roping out the game, but he's just trying to get to late game. It might be time soon, guys, to drop our buff squirrel. Our Chad squirrel. Having 2 whimsies is actually really, really good. Oh my lord, dude. This deck I'm playing against is actually kind of nuts. And lifesteal? Okay. Right. I can whimsy his lifesteal, which is good. So I have 2 whimsies, and they're both bursts, which is fantastic. We're blessing the Targon as well, which is fantastic. We're going to pass, so away he plays his out. Attack with the stealth card. I'm going to just whimsy it. And then we're going to just get rid of it with our 5/7. Goodbye. The fact that Whimsy's a burst spell is actually is not busted, but it's pretty freaking strong. What I'm going to do is Whimsy is 4/3 as well. Probably on an attacking round, of course. Right. So what I need to take into again, the hardest part about playing a support deck is knowing the most effective and kind of cost-efficient way to play your field. You know, because remember,
Keep going.
you can only support the person to your right, so who's going to be optimally supported the most. Oh, dude, that synergy is actually kind of nuts. That's actually kind of nuts. He leveled up mega fast. Because think about it. In that one round, he supported her. He supported 3 people. Yeah, like, there was 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there were 7 supports instantly in that turn. 6 anyway. Alright, so what we're going to do, we are going to... We're going to Whimsy is 4/3. Yeah, Whimsy is 4/3. Looking good, boys. Looking good. Dude, Swole Squirrel is sitting at... Oh, geez, you dropped the Zero Install. Alright. This is when things get a little bit spicy. He's dropping that on a defensive turn, which means next turn it's going to be a little bit naughty, guys. Yeah, our Swole Squirrel is at 16 par. Wow. So yeah, the way Taric, whenever he levels up, by the way, guys, is actually really, really, really strong. He genuinely becomes immortal. He genuinely can't die, and the person he supports also can't die. And also, whenever I use a spell on Taric to buff him up, say I use Blessing of Targon on Taric, it's also going to get used on the person which he is supporting. So you're going to have 2 immortal cards in an attacking turn. And they're also going to potentially get buffed up with whatever you're using on them. So whatever that may be. And the play styles and possibilities in my mind right now are endless. If you combine Taric with some other crazy... Like Battle Fury could be an insane one. Other kind of crazy burst or spell cards. I guess you just keep it the way it is. I can hush if needed. What I want to do is use Blessing Targon on Taric next turn. Oh, this man is invoking. Dude, so all this looks scary. Like, if I see a 10-10 on the field with everything that he has right now, I am kind of afraid of how the next couple of turns are going to go. Like, I'm feeling good because of what my field has, but I'm genuinely kind of afraid because of how many cards this man has in his hand.
What once was two.
Hey, I can silence his 4/3, and I can silence his elusive.
Evening glows.
Alright, we're gonna hush. Hush his 4-3, and then I'm gonna instantly hush his other 4-3. Actually, it's only for this round, isn't it? Silence only works for this round. So what I'm probably better using it on this round is... Yeah, so if I silence this 4-3, it's only going to be for this round. And then next round, they're going to get their lifesteal back. I'm right in what I'm saying, I think. So doing that on Aurelion Sol probably makes more sense.
I do love an audience.
Alright, so this should be this is going to be our win round. I'm going to drop Taric. Remember, Taric's going to make the person that he is supporting completely unkillable. So it's probably better using that. It's better using that on my 15th, on my 13-5. Yeah. It's probably better doing this. But then if I use my 2-5, only 2 of my champions are going to have... This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's probably better playing her because she's going to buff everything after her. Or it's better playing my 7-5 first. No, this is I think this is the play. This is definitely in the play, boys. This is definitely in the play. So, what I'm going to do is... Right, I'm going to buff up my Taric. It's going to kill Aurelion Sol. And then my 15-7 is going to get buffed up too. Buffed up even more than he already has. Or, actually, we could make our 4-6 or 5-8 get Blessed and Targon and get them to do... So right now he needs to do something about our 4-3, our 5-8, and our 4-6, or else we're going to win. We're going to instantly win, because we're going to do 13 damage. But if he does anything to them, if he focuses any of them, we're dropping our Blessing of Targon.
You abject failure.
Believe or burn.
You see, he's between a rock and a hard place because he knows Taric can't die this turn. My 15-7 can't die this turn. And he surrendered, guys. Loving it. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you're enjoying the new expansion and the new content, like it, subscribe. I'm going to be dropping a serious amount of videos over the next couple of days. So yeah, make sure you don't miss a single one. But until next time, bros, take it easy. Peace out. And good luck on the Rift.
Coming waves across the shore. Oh, maybe you could fly my kite, babe. Maybe you could fly my kite, babe. I can hear your laughter coming.